Well, hello guys, your host is back. So let me just get started with the newest episode of my podcast, guys. And thanks for being a constant listener of my podcast. And it's really becoming boring in the sad cell. I'm just repeating the same slang again and again, and just making sure I just appreciate your presence on my podcast, guys, in the sad cell. Otherwise, there will be consequences. I know that. So I'm just appreciating your presence on my podcast, guys. And thanks again for listening to my podcast. And spoiler alert in the sad cell, because this episode is going to be the one that might just ruin the mood for you if you haven't seen Wanda and Vision, the first ever TV series from MCU directed by Matt Shackman. So superheroes from Avenger movies gets their own series, and I believe ultimately series like this from MCU will be connected to upcoming MCU movies somehow. So Marvel fans gotta watch every single series they produce or direct, or something that happens in Marvel universe is totally connected to some other series or movie somehow. So as a Marvel fan, you know that already. So in this episode, I will explain what happens in this series. So for sake of some Marvel fans who haven't seen this series till now, I will do the synopsis for first episode. And if I get like one or two play on this episode, guys, then tomorrow I might deliver on the another episode, or who knows, I might just get the chance to do the synopsis for whole remaining series, guys. So there happens to be like 9 episodes, and every single episode is more than like is like about 45 minutes each, I believe, or less than that. So I will do the synopsis, guys. Let me just do the breakup what happened in the first episode of first ever TV series by Marvel Cinematic Universe. WandaVision are newlywed couples in the town of Westview in some 1950s black and white setting, and they try to blend in despite Vision being an android and Wanda who has telekinesis and reality wrapping abilities. So as a normal couple who might just go through when they see a heart symbol on a date, they both try to think hard what that heart symbolizes. Does that mean something related romantically to them or something else? Vision thinks on that while going towards work, and Wanda gets to meet their neighbor Agnes, who is going to play an important role in the later episode. With the help of Agnes, Wanda thinks it's their anniversary date, but on the other side, Vision, while working at a good pace, amazes his co-worker. Because he's an android, he just has a good pace on working on anything that he has been given or he has taken on. And he isn't still doubt what his company does, because as a normal employee you need to know what your company does and what your company wants to achieve in future or something, how you are going to help them somehow. As an employee you need to do that. So Wanda is preparing for their anniversary date, while Vision, remember, he has to host his boss, Mr. Hart. So that's what Hart on the date symbolizes, that he has to host Mr. Hart, his boss, and his wife. And that's what Hart symbolizes. That I'm repeating myself once again, guys, sorry. There comes a normal comedy scenario while Vision and Wanda tries to hide their superhuman powers from Mr. Hart and his wife. And so Mr. Hart is having a conversation about their whereabouts, something like that, with Wanda and Vision, and trying to sneak out all the information that he can get from both of them by doubting on their presence in their Westview. What was this? A place. Somehow, I think it's a place in some country or some state. During the whereabouts thing, Mr. Hart chokes on his foot and gets saved by Vision, because Vision has the ability to go through some person. So he uses that ability and helps Mr. Hart to go. And sorry guys, I'm getting stumbled right now. So Mr. Hart gets saved by Vision because he uses his going through ability and takes out all the thing that was making Mr. Hart go choking on the foot, and he was about to die if Vision didn't had to do something about it. So it happens on a fictional sitcom, and someone is watching it over. It's not us, guys, and there is someone who else been watching their like presence. They're doing something like that, or who might have been controlling them. We don't know yet. So if you want to know it, you just have to watch it. Otherwise, I will just spoil the mood, guys. Tomorrow or later on, I will just ruin the mood for you guys. Another Q for you guys of my course's name is N. So right now it's like ALEXIN by now, and later on you will get the other letters, guys, and you just can do the needful by yourself. So have a great day, and make sure you just wear mask, guys, while going outside, and keep yourself sanitized. And if you don't have to go outside, just don't be a lazy person, or don't be a stubborn person and go out without mask, guys, because it's as the COVID cases surges, guys, we need to take the precaution by ourselves, because we are the only responsible person to make the COVID cases surging right now, because we have been lazy and we have been careless about our colleagues or our persons who have been related to us not wearing mask and just going around here and there and spitting around the places and making it inconveniently impossible for us to have a good life. Because last year by this time we had the lockdown, but eventually some of the persons who don't have the thinking power has been stubborn and has been walking around without mask and causing the trouble for us. And I just don't want to point out the people, guys, and I will do that in later on, guys. Have a great day. Bye.